Hi guys, welcome back to my XPS guide. Now I'm gonna review Withered Firion. So he is a Stardust free chainer, so let's compare him to Red 13 and UV. So like you can see here, the attack stats is quite nice, but to get 180% attack boost, you need to awaken his latent abilities. So I must say that his fate is kinda sealed at this point, okay? Only abilities awakening which able to improve his ability in the future. So yeah, I must say his stats are decent like other attackers, but pay attention that stats you see here is based on sword. He has kinda many boosts, many different boosts when you equip different weapon, but since his own trust master reward is sword, so I think they are kind of impractical, so let's stick with sword. And if you think to make him into dual wielder, I don't think that's good idea, because first, he doesn't have innate dual wield, and even let's say you equip him with like Sasuke katana, remember that right now dual wield need plus 6 times change damage modifier to be able to compete with two-handed users. So let's stick with double hand setup. And like you can see here that his passives are kinda ordinary, okay, nothing special except maybe for the killers. He has plus 75% killers to all elements, to all enemies type except for undead, fairy and aquatic, but it's okay, only 3 left out the equation. And because you equip sword, that means you get another 25% for human. That means he has 100% human killer, which is nice if you fight human. And not sure about the Emperor series boss battle, but maybe it is human or demon, not sure, okay? And he has a counter, but that's kind of annoying because the chance 30%, but it activate his triple cast. I think he need permanent triple cast, not shitty passive like this, okay? But it's okay. Enough about his passives. Now let's take a look on his abilities. So his abilities, I must say all of these are useless. So the good thing about him is this one, okay? Aqua 1, Arrow Knife, Shining Blade. This is really important because you need to equip his Trust Master reward, and it is two-handed weapon, and that means you don't have any element to your access unless except for these three, okay? Water, wind, and light element. Nice, the Defy Ruination, just ignore this, the damage is simply too low, and yeah, basically useless, I must say. And here, like you can see here, okay, you can also get additional 25% killers, but maybe that's not worth the action, because remember, he is dual caster on normal situation, okay? You waste one ability to imbue 25%, not sure how much they gonna affect your damage, okay? But another thing I want to say here is, see this Stardust Ray. Stardust Ray is not a bad move, okay? In fact, I heard that in Japan, Stardust Ray will become the meta attack for physical attackers. But the problem for Firion is the damage is kinda too low. See this, only 3.5 times, and the best ability is Finn's Blossom. Only this damage modifier. Whoa, I must say it is pretty bad. Okay. Yes, I know you can get damage modifier boost, but you will see later that the damage is not that special. And at the time when Stardust Ray become meta on the global, I think we will get a real Stardust chainer, which make Withered Firion useless again. Okay, so I must say he's kind of useless at this point, and probably gonna be the same in the future. Okay, and enough about that. Let's talk about the damage modifier. Okay, so on the first turn, what you want to use is this Pride of Resistance to get access to triple arms, and because you have dual cast, then I suggest you to use one of these elements. Okay, choose water, wind, or light. Okay, that way you will have access to 100% imperil and light element. And on the second turn, use your limit burst. Okay, because you get 30% LB damage, then this deal about, not sure, 48 times. Okay, I forgot, but yeah, quite nice, especially because you already imperil the enemies by 100%. That means you will deal double damage. And yes, this is also unlock your triple arms. On the third turn, make sure you use your this. Okay, Lord of Arms 2, and then your Bloody Rose, and finally Finn's Blossom. Okay, that will deal nice damage, but his maximum damage, I think it will be unleashed on the fourth turn, where you able to triple cast your Finn Blossom. Okay, so you get +1 from this, and another +1 from your wait, the cooldown ability. Yeah, this one, the Bloody Rose. So that means this will deal about 11.8 times, and really guys, I don't think that's amazing at all. If you count the imperil, you can see the calculation. You will deal, if you fight the human type, you will deal about maybe 200 times damage per turn. Yes, that's good, but again, Bart also able to do the same, and he doesn't need to care about the type of enemies. Okay, and remember Stardust Ray, who's gonna chain with him. Okay, so I think that's enough. Actually, wait, before ending this, actually you need to use this to deal maximum burst damage for Firion, but since this available on 7 turns and every 7 turns cooldown, I don't think this is good. Okay, so enough about abilities. Now let's talk about equipment. So for equipment, it is pretty simple. Like I said, equip his Trustmaster reward, Red Sword. So unless you have his STMR, then your weapon gonna be stuck with Red Sword. But again, I don't think Red Sword is bad weapon, so it's okay. Okay, and he only gets 150% through double hand, so you need 150% more. Equip 2 Rush Glove and 1 Dark Knight Knowledge or Swift Hunter, and you are good to go. Okay, so enough about equipment. My conclusion for Firion. So in my opinion, Firion is kinda underwhelming. Sure, he can deal nice damage, especially the human, birds, and stone. Okay, but really guys, why you pull for niche character which chaining moves is not used frequently at this moment? Like I said, right now Stardust Ray is not a thing on this game. It is still absolute mirror of equity, and on the future, if I'm not mistaken, CG King Rain will have Stardust Ray move, but at that time I don't think you will ever bring Firion. Maybe, yeah, you will ditch Firion to switch for CG King Rain, and then use CG King Rain, I mean French CG King Rain as your partner. So Firion, I don't think you have place on this game. Okay, right now you are suck, in the future you are sucker. Okay, and sure, I don't say he is terrible. Okay, basically I can give him maybe about 9, maybe 9.5 if you fight against human, bird, and stone. But really guys, if you have bards 11, Xeno, I don't think you need to pull for Firion. Okay, I must say he is kind of bad, but not, you understand, right? He is bad but not a bad character. He is bad because there are past characters which are better than him. So compared to other Stardust Ray chainer, of course, Wild Frost Firion is the best because they are all Okay, Yuffie and Red 13, especially Red 13, who only gets 90% attack boost, so his stats is the worst. But again, Red 13 and Yuffie has some nice thing, okay? They able to give your party AoE physical evasion. Okay, that's really nice, especially on the battle where you really need it. Let's say you bring a AoE magic tank, so you cannot use your AoE physical tank, then one physical evasion can be lifesaver for your party. And for Yuffie, she also able to chain with bolting strike, aureole ray. So yeah, I must say Yuffie has more flexibility. But in terms of damage, these two are inferior than Withered Firion. Okay, but again, I think the reason is same. Why there are no many players use Yuffie and Red 13. That's because they have Stardust Ray move. Okay, so I think we need to wait until these three gets an Abilities Awakening. So maybe in the future they can chain really well with CG King Rain. Okay, so I think that's all you need to know. And another thing I don't like about Firion is there are many abilities you need to cast, okay, not straightforward. So not sure about you, but for me it's kind of complicated, and when I fight hard battle, I tend to forget how many turns it has passed or whatever. So I really don't like Withered Firion, but it's all up to you if you want to pull for him. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Prime X Bye bye guys.